attachment styles, and if you have been on your TikTok feed for more than 5 minutes, you would have heard many people talking about attachment styles, and most people are, especially guys, are being diagnosed as avoidant, and ladies are being diagnosed as anxious attached. Most ladies are being diagnosed as anxious attached. More guys are being diagnosed as avoidance. So today I'm going to try and explain what those things mean in relationship and how important they are. First thing you have to know is that everyone has trauma one way or the other. We all have trauma one way or the other. And a lot of things that we grew up with, that our parents thought were normal, many of them traumatized us in particular different ways. Now, does that mean that there should be no trauma? No. In fact, the opposite. Because without trauma, there is strength that you cannot build. Right? There is strength you cannot build without trauma. So we are not saying just because you have trauma, then your life has spoiled or something. No. We are just saying this is a consequence of what happened, and now you have to develop the strength to become secure. Now, many people that are in that of the attachment styles that is not secure, many of them find it hard to maintain relationship, especially in this current climate. You see, in the old days, even if you have any form of this type of attachment, right, because of the society we live, that the stigma of leaving your relationship, people had to find a way to survive. But you know, now it's not like that again. Oh, it's Alicious. Yeah, thank you for your like. I don't mark you. Thank you for the like on the live. Thank you so much, Is Alicious. So in the old days, Oshani, thank you for your like. Thank you so much. In the old days, right, they had to force themselves to learn. Now, they didn't have all these many names that we have and all these psychological terms that we have, but they had to deal with it. So whether you are dismissive, whatever you are, you have to deal with it. You have to force yourself. So the process of forcing yourself, people were not healed per se, but they were able to manage whatever happened to them. But now, because of the rise in mental health awareness, it seems as if people are less able to manage what is happening to them. Right? So many people now, because they are more aware of what is happening, they are less, hey, Jay, you're welcome. They are less likely to manage what is happening to them. Right? Less likely to manage. Before they had to. So now, it's not like before. So for example, many women would have noticed that, okay, they were anxious attached. Many women would have noticed that, okay, I'm feeling like this. I don't know the meaning of this. But before, they couldn't leave. Even though they were feeling whatever they were feeling, they couldn't leave the relationship. Right? But now they are making their own money that they can leave. Instead of remaining and finding a way to work it, they are not remaining anymore. They are leaving. So these things are not new. That's what I'm trying to get at. Attachment styles are not new. However, because of how we are, it has become prominent. The next thing I want you to know is that no matter your attachment style, is not an excuse to be a bad person. There are many people that use their attachment style as an excuse to be a bad person. A big excuse. Instead of just saying, I'm a bad person. They are like, you know, I'm detached. You know, I'm dismissive. You know, I'm anxious. You know, I am fearful. Your attachment style doesn't mean that you should be a bad person. No, it doesn't matter what you are doing. It shouldn't make you a bad person. Number two is that there's no permanent attachment style. It's not usually permanent. In fact, if you are paid attention to yourself, you will realize that from relationship to relationship, you exhibit different type of attachment style. So, for example, if you are with somebody that is always anxiously attached, when you are with somebody you don't love, you are dismissive. Am I right or wrong? Exactly. There is no permanent attachment style. Depending on the relationship you find yourself, you are going to morph in that relationship. Depending on the strength you have in that relationship, because the attachment styles usually come as a defense mechanism a lot of time. So people are anxious because in this relationship they don't sense that they have any power. Hello, Patrina, you're welcome. But when they enter a relationship that they have power, they are not really anxious, they become dismissive. But this is the funny part of all this. When you enter a relationship, because you have a particular attachment style you have already gotten used to, because many of us have already gotten used to our traumatic movement, it has become comfortable for us. So when you are in a relationship where you are not forced to be the anxious one, anything you will ask the man, he will give you. But you are naturally anxious, right? But now you are in a relationship where the person is giving you everything, you are bored. You are very bored of that relationship. Because you are already used to this particular style. I'm going to be anxious. You are used to it. So instead of remaining in it, you say this is a boring relationship. No, it's not boring. It's that they are trying to force you to change your attachment style. Thank you for the gift, Amina. I'm coming. So they are trying to force you, right, to change your attachment style, and you don't like them for that. Let us do a quick recap of some of the things we have already said. Number one is that attachment style are not permanent. That's the first thing. They are not permanent. Number two is that you are different attachment depending on the relationship you find yourself. Let me just record it. You are different attachment depending on the relationship you find yourself. That's number two. Number three that we are saying is that you have gotten used to one particular type of attachment style, and you will break any relationship that doesn't allow you to be in that type of attachment style. So if you have already gotten used to anxious attachment, you become safe in anxious attachment. And when you become safe in anxious attachment, anybody that forces you to be dismissive, you basically hate the person. You basically want to leave that relationship. Whether it's good or not, it doesn't matter, because now they are trying to force you. This is the reason why a traumatized person cannot really be in a relationship with a healed person. They will frustrate that other person. Until that person, if that person wants to remain with them, they have to decide that, number one, this other person is healed, or they walk away. Because if someone is anxious and you make them to be dismissive, in other words, avoidance, that is, she's the anxious one. She's the one that called 10 times a day. But she now met a guy, and this guy is calling her 15 times a day. Initially, she will like it. But as time goes on, she will now resent him calling her. Even though initially she was the one that liked to call. Because there is a particular position she wants to play. Am I making sense, guys? So there's a particular position. That's why learning your attachment style is good, but I don't want you to associate yourself with that attachment style. Amina just reached level 3 in fan club. Thank you very much, Amina. I appreciate that. Right? I don't want you to associate yourself with, this is me. I cannot change. It's not possible. Everybody can become securely attached. Everybody. It doesn't matter where. Thank you so much for the gift, Amina. I appreciate that. It doesn't matter how you are currently. Everybody, when I say everybody, I mean everybody can become a securely attached partner. But see, this is where it now becomes strange. If you are securely attached and you attach yourself to the wrong partner, they can actually bring you out of secure attachment. In other words, secure attachment is also not a permanent state. Because many people think that because I'm securely attached now, I will remain like that. If you mix with the wrong crowd, with the wrong woman, she can change you like this. With the wrong man, he can change you like this. So there were ladies that they were comfortable. Normally, they thought they were detached. Anytime they speak, they were like, I'm detached. I don't really care so much. And then they meet one man. And they start to wonder, what is going on? How is it that it's me that is worrying about him? No, I'm not going to worry. And then you notice you are worrying. No. This is not me. Then you notice you are worrying. What is going on? Yeah, it will confuse you. It will confuse you. It will it will confuse you. So what you do when you start learning your attachment styles is that it is just for you to know what current role you are playing in the relationship and how you are deviating. How you will know that, okay, I'm not secure. I'm behaving like this. This is the symptom of this kind of person. Right? So the idea of the attachment style came from an experiment they did in the 1950s where they checked children and how they responded to when their parents came back. So when they checked children that they call securely attached, when their parents left, they were upset, but immediately their parents came back, they were satisfied. But the anxiously attached, when their parents left, they were crying. When their parents came back, they still kept on crying. They still kept on crying. That you had to now do extra work to pacify them. Right? Very dismissive. What happened is that when the parents left, they cried. But when the parents came back, they didn't cry. They just ignored the parents. They just ignore. So have you seen a child when you want to hold them and they just throw their face? Right? Then the fearfully attached, which was not part of the initial experiment, but after they discovered that this group, they are like a mixture of the anxious and the dismissive. Because of their fear, they don't have a particular role they play or a particular way they are. Because of their fearfulness, they are going to take up any kind of position that will stop them from feeling pain. So the fearfully attached, for example, will break a relationship before the person she's with might leave her. So she's with a guy and she sees that this guy is no longer calling me. What happened? She's so afraid that her anxiety doesn't make her want more relationship. Her anxiety now says, you know what? Let me cut myself off. Let me cut myself. Out of fear, she's cutting the relationship even before it gets to that point. The fearfully attached are the most complex among all of them. Because at once, their life look like a walking contradiction. At the same time, they want love. At the same time, they are afraid to give love. They are afraid to be vulnerable. So the fear becomes the thing that runs their life. I'm giving you a layman's language. You know, many of all these things that we see online is just, I don't like it. I like, let us be practical. So they are afraid of giving love. At the same time, they are afraid of receiving love. Because they know that if they give this love, what if this love is not there tomorrow? If I open my heart, what if this person leave me? So what do? They shut themselves. They shut themselves down. Out of what? Fear. Now, depending on the place that you are, you will need to know it so that you can help yourself heal. The securely attached, on the other hand, in real life, they have certain qualities that make them secure. Number one, they don't depend on external people for their own personal validation. In other words, if a lady leaves him or a guy leaves her, it doesn't change her self-esteem. She's happy when you are there, but that doesn't change anything. We are going to go deep today. I don't know how deep we are going to go, but we are going to go as deep as we can. Yeah. Let me see. Where should I start from now? Where should I start from? Where should I start from? Okay, let me go through attachment styles in dating. Right? Attachment styles in dating. Now, if you are a securely attached person, one of the things you will notice is that you trust people more easily than other people. That is, you are able to trust people. The reason why the anxious attached is always anxious is because there's a lack of trust in her mind. Thank you for your gift, Amina. She has reached level 4. When you notice that you cannot trust anybody, it's not normal, it's a trauma response. Everybody is an enemy. Everybody could hurt you. That's why many of these attachment style teachings you hear online is just fear mongering. It's not. That's why I don't like it. Many of it is just fearful stuff. It's actually enhancing the trauma instead of solving the trauma. Right? When you are securely attached, many of the things that you are afraid of, for example, jealousy goes down. All these things that you're saying, I must know how many numbers you're calling. I must know this. It goes down. It goes down. Now, that doesn't mean that it goes down automatic. A lot of time, you will still need your partner. Because once you enter a relationship, each of us help each other to become more secure. Are you see what's happening? On your own, you are already secure. But if you enter a relationship, it becomes a different ball game. Am I making sense? On your own, you are secure. You can stay by yourself. But immediately you enter a relationship, it becomes a different ball game. It becomes a different ball game. So these people, they can trust. Their trust is better than the average person. The secure people, their trust is better than the average person. They don't think that everybody is an enemy. Number two, they have good self-esteem. Hello, Cash29. Securely attached people have good self-esteem. You know, I didn't say over. I didn't use the word high. Good. Because there's a level of self-esteem that becomes arrogance. They have good self-esteem. Very good. Very good self-esteem. Number three, they are people that consistently work on themselves to grow. Securely attached are not securely attached just because they are securely attached. No, it's a work in progress. That's why I told you, you can be securely attached and go and meet the wrong person and they switch you. They make you forget who you are. That's why you have to be careful. They go back to the root and remain grounded. They go back, because if you forget who you are, you can shake yourself. Number three, they are open to intimacy. They are open to intimacy. You say, I am the securely attached person. Wow, that's nice. They are open to intimacy. Now, what does that mean? It means they are open to love. They are open to love. They are. Many ladies that claim they are open to intimacy, they are not. They are afraid of real intimacy. This is the reason why many of them choose people that will not harm their sense of security that they have. I don't want to date a rich man. What if he leaves me? I don't want to date a handsome man. It's not about the person that they like. No, it's or the person that is good for them. It's about the person that they can control the narrative with. It's anxiety. It's anxiety. It's anxiety. Sony Tai, my loss, is anxiety. The securely attached, they are open to love. These kind of people, they don't say because somebody hurts me, no, then I will not love again. They don't do like that. Because they are able to separate people from actions. In other words, to get to this level, there is a certain type of understanding you will have. The more you understand life, you understand yourself, you understand things, the more secure you become. Because the real insecurity, or the real thing that is causing insecurity in your attachment, is what your relationship with yourself. Your relationship with yourself first. Before we start to talk about relationship with other people, if the relationship you have with yourself is not correct, you will naturally start becoming insecure with other people. Am I making sense? They are not afraid of abandonment. They know that it's possible, and they are not afraid of it. The day I was, the day I knew that I have already entered this realm was when I thought about the love of my life leaves me. What will I do? I said, well, I will cry, and after I cry, I move on. That is a good sign. But those people that say, I will not cry, I will hold my chest. There's nothing like pain. Pain is an illusion. Those ones are avoidance. They don't want to come face to face with the emotional thing that is happening. Because they know that if they come face to face, they will make themselves vulnerable to the emotional pain. They don't want to come face to face. They are afraid of the real thing that will happen. That if they come face to face and actually allow themselves to experience this pain, to experience tears, that's why the avoidance, they don't want it. They cannot handle pain. Let me put it like that. Many of those avoidance, they can't handle pain. But they can give you pain. No? They can give you pain, but they cannot handle pain. They cannot handle rejection. That is why they also want to reject you before you reject them. They cannot handle rejection. So they want to reject you before you reject them. Anything that will make them avoid feeling anything. Have you seen people that they will sleep with 1,000 women? They don't attach themselves to any of them. The plan is not to feel anything. Basically, something was wrong. So they had to cut off that side of their mind that is making them feel. They'll cut it off. Oh, Lord. Okay. So if, depending on the type of attachment that you are, okay, let me talk about the rest before I now start to display. The anxious attached, these people have a fear of abandonment. They are very afraid of abandonment. They too are really afraid of intimacy, but they want it the most out of all the group. That's, you know, the kind of people that says, I love hard. I love hard. That's them. They love very hard. This is because they are afraid of abandonment. I don't want to give you myself and then you escape. So these ones, they have jealousy. Hypervigilance is in their nature. If you are with an anxious person, you cannot miss their call. You can't miss her call. What are you doing that you miss her call? You want to give her excuse? I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean you were sleeping? Sleeping with who? Who were you sleeping with? What do you mean you were sleeping? What is her name? What is the person you are sleeping? He said, no, I'm sleeping by myself. It's a lie. They have that's their biggest one, abandonment. This group that are anxiously attached, you will never be able to satisfy their curiosity. Never. I see there are some funny men that I look at when they are with anxiously attached girlfriends. And they are saying, I gave her my phone number. I gave her my phone. I gave her my location. Yet she's still troubling me. I say, she will still trouble you. Because she's anxiously attached. She's thinking that at any point you can still leave. Number 3, they never trust your love, these people. So they need constant reassurance. You can tell her, I love you 10 times. She doesn't believe it. She doesn't believe it. Honey, I love you. She said, like what? She cannot stay one day without giving you at least one analogy. If I lost one eye, will you still love me? What if I was just going and I disappear? Will you still love me? What if somebody came and Beyonce came, and will you still be there for me? That's why their own emotions is too overloaded. This group are overthinkers. Because of the abandonment issues that they have, they are overthinkers, over-explainers. What does this mean? It means they are going to put meaning to things that are not there. If you are anxiously attached, hello, Dara Goodness, how are you? Thank you for joining the live. They are going to put meaning to things that are what? They are not there. Yes, it's bad because you are going to put yourself in trouble. Give me a second. Why is a bad thing? Is because for you, it might be good that you are just saying, you know what, I'm just checking all my bases. That's for you. But for your partner, you are telling them you don't trust them. You are telling them that they don't love you. You are telling them that they are liars. You are telling them that it's wrong for them to choose you. Imagine what kind of statement that means to him. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you are with an anxious attached person, a lot of times, you can't truly love them. If they don't heal, you can't love them. Thank you for your gift, Amina. You can't. No matter how you try, because the problem is not you, it's them. And if they now go and meet a were that doesn't care, maybe it's a dismissive, hey, they will literally kill themselves if you don't stop them. They will injure themselves if you don't stop them. If they will injure themselves, they can even injure the man. No. Anxiously attached among all of them, to me, are the most dangerous ones. Because their anxiety usually pushes them to go and do things that they are not supposed to do. See, how can they heal? Maybe tomorrow I'm going to talk about how they will heal. I'm going to talk about how they will heal. Because it's very important for the healing. So, an anxiously attached person, they can be in a relationship with a securely attached. But at the same time, the securely attached need to be somebody that is deeply tolerant. If not, they will not be able to stay. Because it's all about security. She wants security. But guess what? She cannot get real security. Because the security is not about what the man is doing. The security is inside her. She's the problem. Until she heals herself, until she realizes that, you know what? Even if he leaves me, I'll be fine. Until she gets to that place, where she's not hinging her life that if he leaves me, something, hey, if you leave me, what will I do? Where will I go? How will I start? He said, is it only for girls? No, guys, hey, there are men also that have anxious attachment. That's why I told you, it usually is a relationship to relationship thing. I think even if you heal, it will be a form of managing your emotions. Of course, 100%. He said the anxious attachment may not go as you might learn to control the feelings and not act. Yeah. Part of the healing process is that when those thoughts come, you don't have to, what do I call it? You don't have to work them out. Give me a second. You don't have to act out what you are seeing. Also, when you are an anxious attached person, you will need to have the right partner. That is not even a negotiable something. You need the right partner. If not, your anxiety will skyrocket. You see, an anxious attached person I like and dismiss it to someone I don't like. Yes, that's what that's the beginning. I think you were not here in the beginning, right, Coco? Maybe let me see if because many of the things I'm just bringing out is based on what I've studied. But there were things I listed out at the very beginning. Number one is that we are different type of attachment depending on the type of relationship we find ourselves. So you can be anxiously attached in one relationship and you are detached in another relationship. I also said again that you can change your attachment styles. It's not a permanent position, including the securely attached. If they don't work on themselves, they can become anxious when they are with the wrong person. That's why when a secure person meets somebody that they cannot handle, the best thing for them is to cut themselves off. But if you don't cut yourself up, they will drag you down to their level, and all your workings will fail. Right? So I listed some of those things at the beginning. I'm opening a new channel very soon that is going to be these videos that we do here. I'm just going to splice them and put on that channel, because I believe that some of the things we stay here, I don't have time to say it in my videos. Watch out for that. All my numbers have been used, so I need to find a new number. Okay. So as I was listing some of the things about the anxiously attached, right? They cannot trust easily. There is a consistent need that they have in their heart that their partners must fulfill, which is the need for security. The need for security. So you can never satisfy them, because no matter their need for security, no matter what you do, the problem is not you. The problem is usually them. They have an overactive imagination. Overactive. These are the overthinkers. And they think that that's how everybody thinks. So when you confront them, what would they say? They'll tell you, it's because I love you. That is why I'm doing this. When the reality, no, it's not love, it's obsession. An obsession with security. An obsession not to be left alone. An obsession not to repeat what you felt when you were younger. Not to feel what you felt when you were in that relationship in the past. An obsession. So you were with a guy that you loved before. You loved him so much and you trusted him. And he broke your heart into pieces. One day you just checked his phone, or one day you just did something and you found that he was cheating on you. And he has been cheating on you. And on the outside, it doesn't even look as if he was cheating on you. All of a sudden, you just notice that you are becoming crazy. What is going on? Why is it that I can't trust these guys again? This man is telling me he loved me, then your mind remind you. What do you mean he said he loved you? Remember what so and so said. Did they say they love you? Did they cheat? And you are going to be, yes, he said it and he cheated. So from securely attached, you are shifting to anxiously attached now. You are shifting. That's why you hear people that say, I came from a good background. How come I'm spoiled now? How come it look as if I'm traumatized? Because it's not just only about your childhood alone. What you go through in life can actually shape you at the same time. You see, as an anxious person, you can analyze how you feel about the people you don't like. About the people you don't like who display. You don't like their behavior you show. I don't understand what you wrote. Oh. I don't understand what you wrote. I'm trying to understand it, but it's complex. Right? So as you are anxiously attached, and many a times, women are the primary people. Men are also anxiously attached, but most at times is women. If you see a man that is anxiously attached, hey, it's such a shameful thing to see. It's such. I mean, women we can to an extent say, you know what, she's a lady. But a man that is anxiously attached, those ones, they can kill. Oh. You cannot miss their call. What? They want to know everywhere that you are. They will tell you it's because they love you. It's a lie. It's a fear of abandonment. In their mind, I've never met a girl as good. That's why one of the things you have to be careful for. When a guy says something like, you are too good for me, just know that you are about to be abused. He said, but if you like the person, you don't mind if they are clingy. That is what is happening. In our current generation, we have given mental illnesses fancy names. So people don't want to admit that this thing you are doing is not normal. 45 missed call is not normal. It's not normal. He didn't tell you your password, but you with your own FBI skills, you know all his passwords. He doesn't know you know. You have stalked all the girlfriends that he has ever had. He doesn't know you know. It's not normal. It's not normal. You know every route he passes through. It's not normal. It's not normal. It's not. And if you don't work on it, it will make you crazy. He said, I blocked someone because he always wanted to know where I was. When I didn't tell him, he would want to fight. It's anxiety. You see, there are goodness. There are goodness is defending it too. She says it's not bad. Somebody will say, I need you to call me. Anywhere you reach, call me. Anywhere you reach, call me. Anywhere you reach. Hey, hey, hey. I also have a life. That's one of the dangers of anxiously attached people. They make the relationship their own life. So when they are in a relationship with a person, they make that relationship their life. They don't have another life. Now, this relationship is our life. This is why when the person breaks up with them, it's so devastating. Because it seems as if they like saw themselves, you know. Have you seen the conjoined twins where it's as if that's how they conjure themselves with this person? So at the beginning, that's why this kind of people, the kind of people that really fits them, are people that look as if they are so secure and they are like a doormat. Thank you for your gift, there are goodness. They are so secure that she will behave like this, and the guy says, I know what she wants. I know what she wants. And he's smiling. She said, I'm crazy. Oh, you know I'm crazy. She's the one telling you. You did not see her action. She's the one telling you, see, I'm crazy. When I'm in love, I love very hard. When I'm in love, I love. If a girl tell me she love very hard, I turn around. I turn around because I don't want somebody to break my TV because of love. Okay, so no matter how attracted to them, if the clinginess is much, it's like, let me put it like this. Whether you like it or not, if you like somebody, there will be a level of clinginess. Ada, how are you? If you like somebody, really like somebody, there will be a level of cling. Exactly, this is what she said. See, perfectly. Say you can love hard and still respect yourself and them. Very true. However, an anxiously attached doesn't think like that. Because, see, let me tell you the funny thing. It's not as if the anxiously attached doesn't know that what she's doing is wrong. She knows. He knows what she's doing is wrong. But he cannot stop himself. They cannot stop themselves. It's almost as if they are watching themselves from a third eye view. They are looking at themselves and thinking, this is hard, oh. This is wrong, oh. I love him. I don't want him to think that I'm crazy. Yet, they will still repeat it. He said, what should I do when my boyfriend stalks his ex page? That's a lot of time. That means that there are emotions there. There are emotions he has with his ex that you are not fulfilling. And sometimes those emotions, you cannot fulfill them. Because sometimes it's not love we need. It's a person to love us. That's what we need. Not love. You know the idea that I just need someone to love me. It's not true. You need a particular person, not just anybody. Not just anybody. There's a particular man, a particular woman you are looking to love you. Not just anybody. That's why anybody just come and give you love. You reject it. The guy's coming to you and say, I love you. I'm going to give you my house. She doesn't want it. She's looking for one person. There's this one person that she's looking to love her. This one person. That's why I tell you, depending on the relationship you find yourself, it can make you anxious. It can make you secure. No, it doesn't. No. If you are not secure, you will not be secure inside a relationship. Let me put it like that. It can make you anxious, especially, and it can make you avoidant. And it can make you fearful. There are people that broke good relationship out of fear. We are going to talk about the fearful, the last one. Because those group, they are the most complex out of the rest. The fearfully attached or the disorganized attached or whatever they call them, this group, out of their fear of intimacy, they can break relationship, yet at the same time they want relationship. So they are so extra cautious. Things that they should not fear, they are afraid of. These are the group of people that they want to break relationship every small thing. Why? Because they are afraid of where this thing will go. To me, when I studied both of them, I realized that the fearfully attached has characteristics of the anxiously attached and the dismissive or the avoidant at the same time. So they are the ones that if you are this kind of person, you'll be so tired. Relationship will be tiring to you. Because you'll be saying things and saying, I don't even know why I'm doing this thing that I'm doing. True. It's true you don't know why. It's true you don't know why you are doing this thing you are doing. It's true. It's true you don't know why you are doing what you are doing. You say, I have a fearful, avoidant attachment. What does that mean? You are the one that say you have it. You don't know what it means. How do you know you have it if you don't know what it means? Who told you you have it? Who told you you have a fearful avoidant attachment? Now, if you say, okay, you have a therapist. Oh, okay. A fearfully attached is someone that is so afraid of commitment. You are afraid of being hurt, so you are hesitant to open your heart. You are hesitant to be vulnerable. You are hesitant to allow people enter your heart. So you are someone that before, just like I was explaining, before the thing happens, you have cut it off. You are someone that, you say, when you are fearfully attached, do you mean one that controls their emotion? No. They don't control their emotions well. See, what I found out with the attachment styles is that all of them, they create a world that is not real. They live in a different reality from what is happening. Give me a second, please. They create a reality different from the current reality that they actually live in right now. You say, when you're filming, do you mean no? You can end up pushing good things away. Yeah. They create a reality, right? From what they are actually living is different from what is actually happening. So, in order for them to be in the... Okay, let me put it like this. Even though I said that you act differently depending on the relationship you are, most people that are not yet healed already have a particular place that they fall in. They already have a particular place that they fall in. So most people, they are either avoidant or dismissive or fearful or whatever variation it comes in. Already. Now, they have already gotten used to that trauma level, that trauma place, that they are comfortable being that person. Because that's what they know. That is what makes them feel safe. Now, if they enter a new relationship that forces them to behave in a particular way, the anxiety of them changing what they are doing will now make them so, I don't want to use the word violent, but we give them almost like a headache, let me put it like that they now have to change the reality of the relationship so that they can still be this. So let me give you a real life example. Let's say someone is fearfully attached, right? And now they are in a relationship with somebody that is securely attached. And because they are in this relationship, or let me use a relationship with someone that is of a higher realm of the same anxiety. So when that person keeps on calling them, keeps on bombarding them, giving them what they actually want, they are forced to become the partner that is not going to give the love, that is not going to become the dismissive. Because this person is giving me too much, I have to run away. They don't want to be that partner. They want to be the one giving all the love. They want to be the one giving and you constantly reassuring them. But now you have put them in a position where now they have to reassure you. That relationship will not last. Because now they are now in this place where, I don't want this. I want to naturally be the one chasing you. That's why if a lady is fearfully attached and the guy is, a lady is anxiously attached and the guy is anxiously attached, if two of them meet, the lady will walk away. One hand, the lady will walk away. Because those two cannot mix. It is going to be warfare. She will be the one saying, give me chance to miss you. Yet, if he doesn't call, she'll be angry. But at the same time, she likes to be angry that he doesn't call. But now he's not even giving her the chance to be angry. This is his offense. His offense is that he's not feeding her the enjoyment of that trauma, because that trauma bond that she has formed with this person makes her feel safe. The feeling of safety comes from the fact that he reassures her. You see how dangerous this becomes now. So just like, I don't know how I got here. So you can be this kind of person, and then you just notice that since this person is like this, you break away. Now, at that time, he said, do you recommend telling the man you want marriage? Do I recommend? Do I recommend? Do I recommend? Yes and no. Yes and no. I say no because in some cases, you have to allow the person to play out who they really are. Because if you tell them it's only marriage you are looking for, they will change who they are. Right? They can play the game of someone that wants to marry you when they have no intention because you told them. But if they have come to a certain place, you have seen that, okay, this person, in fact, most men that want to marry you, when they come and the time comes and they are ready, they will tell you they want to get married. But if the relationship has come to a point, let's say 1 month, 2 months, you guys have really seen that, okay, I can trust him with information. Then you can tell him, what is your plans? I told him that the situation is unstable. I was not interested. I didn't even see that. Right? Let me put it like this. Don't give information to people that are not yet qualified to know those things. Not everybody need to know your business. The person that need to know you are going to get married, it has to be somebody that you are ready to get married to. Not just anybody. Not everybody deserves to know your information. No. If the person doesn't even look like he wants to marry, telling them you want to get married might not even change anything. It might not change anything. It might not change nothing. Nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. So what about a guy friend that ghosted and later asked if we are friends or companion? Hello, Banabel, how you doing? He now asks again if we are friends or companion. He's asking you whether you still have place for him in your life. I don't know the relationship you have, but many of those ones, they will not end well. I don't know the kind of relationship you have. See, I told him that I wanted to be casual as I was scared of being hot. Now he's not talking to me. Exactly. You have chosen your partner. You have chosen your path. You say you don't want to be serious. You want to be casual. There are people that are ready to be serious. There are people that are ready to be casual. You say, is it bad? Jesus is coming. Yes, so Baba is coming soon. You know, Jesus even said it now. That the day is coming is going to be like the day of Noah. People are going to be marrying. People are going to be drinking. People are going to be building houses. And Baba go show. You are coming back again. It's coming, no. Christ the anointed one of God. Yeshua. He said Jesus might come. Well, marriage is not a commandment, so it's not a problem. Oh my God. Oh my God. He said, and then unfollow later when I said it was unstable. That's, he has, see, he was trying to find out whether you have place for him. And you let him know that you don't have place for him. And he disconnects himself from you. That's just what happened. You make your place now. Did you have a place for him before? Did you have a place for him before in your life? He came to you asking, do you have a place? He said, yes, I had. You didn't tell him that now. Many women like this game of being wanted. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but the world we are living in is a completely different world now. In the past, men chase women. They are like, this is the woman I'm going to marry, and they chase her. She does it. They chase her. Now it's not like that, oh. Especially if the guy has something, he will not chase you like that again. So why did I get scared when he made his intentions clear of getting married to me? That is a fearful avoidant. One of the things you are afraid of, that's why you have to be careful of what you listen to. Many of the things we are listening to on the internet, on TikTok, how people beat their wife, how people don't love their wife, those things are affecting us. Or should I say affecting you, because I know they affect me. My question is, why am I scared? There are many things involved. If we are in a one-on-one now, I would have asked you some deep questions about your childhood, about your past relationships, about different things. Because the fear came from somewhere. The fear came from an unwillingness to be abandoned, but in a different way. Or should I say your reaction is in a different way. The anxiously attached is afraid of being abandoned, so their own response to that is to cling on to whoever they are with. The fearful attached is afraid of being abandoned but still want love, so they distance themselves, yet they don't break the relationship. The dismissive attached, they want love, right? But they cannot trust love, so they break the relationship. You see the difference? So many fearfully attached are always putting the person, they don't take the person far, they just put the person. Because a lot of time it's about control. Control is the primary word, control. Because it is what you can control that you are not afraid of. Control. Thank you for your gift, Bonnabel. Control. So you are like, if he's at this stage, I can control it. If I let him be my husband, what else? What power am I giving up by letting him be my husband? If I let him be my husband, I won't have the life I want to live. Now look at this. There are people that says, if he's my husband, I will not be able to go out. But if I ask you, when was the last time you went out? You might say, 6 months ago. It means going out is not your problem. It's not your This thing is making me laugh. It means going out is not your problem. You are just afraid that that option is not left for you. You are just afraid that, what if he takes so much advantage of me? What if I give him and he takes advantage? Yes. What if because that is what happens when someone is in trauma. They create a reality that is not real. A lot of time, traumatic people, what they do is that they live in the future. They live in the future. They live in a world of make-believe. You have not hurt them, but they say, what if you hurt me? You have not sinned, but they say, what if you sin? I'm telling you, like Papa Jasko. Oh, go on, man. You don't done. Okay. Yeah. Are you getting what I'm saying? So, any of the form of attachment that you find yourself, until you can work it to become securely attached, almost every relationship you enter, you have a problem. If you're an anxious attached, you will use your intense emotion and pursue your partner away. You said you would have asked me some questions about my growing. It's almost like. You say it's like I'm starting to answer. Now. Those are one-on-one things. Those are the things I do in one-on-one. By the time I finish in one-on-one, one of the things we do there is that I will help you to know the answer by yourself. After you finish speaking to me, you will know the answer. You will just look and think, oh my God, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because all those things come from somewhere. Your fear comes from somewhere. Your anxiety comes from somewhere. Your action and reaction comes from somewhere. It's not just like that. You follow me? It's not just like that. It comes from somewhere. It comes from somewhere. So there are many people that they have this. If you have not become securely attached, see, relationship will be difficult. I will not lie to you. Just send me a DM. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. I will not lie to you. Relationship, if it will be hard. He said, is it normal to be friends with someone who never wanted to meet you in person? The answer is, are you comfortable with that? If you are not comfortable with that, end the relationship. Is there any gain in the relationship being with the person? He said, is there any way back now? As he talks to me, I thought he wanted casual. I was scared. You guys are asking me a hard question. Before I answer all this question, he said enter prayers. Funny Bell is funny. So enter prayers. The reaction you will give is just, if I'm going to give you an answer, it's not to do anything. Just be as you are. Just be as you are. Don't say anything. All you can do, another way is that you can give hints that you are ready. Don't openly say it, oh, sir, should a girl share her painful past with her ex-lover to her correct? No! Don't do it, oh. Don't share it, oh. I know you want to share it because that is part of the healing process. Instead, call me one-on-one and share it with me. Don't share it with him, oh, please, please. No, 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 don't share it. Don't share it. At least not yet. Not yet. Right? Gradual sharing. I always tell ladies, see, one of the most important things you must know is that not everybody is qualified for some information. Gradually share it. Gradually share. Gradually share. Gradually share. There are things you gradually share. Not like this one that you know you have done 10 abortions and you just came and say, see, I don't do 10 abortions. Now, I'm not saying that you should keep it forever. No. If you know that you are afraid that if you tell him he will go away, then it's better you tell him, let him go away. Right? If you know that this person, he cannot handle it. But at the same time, many people can handle it. But a lot of time, the information is an overload. Am I making sense? The information is an overload. So you put too much at once on the person, so the person's head can't carry it. But there are times when you give gradually. He says, now me, I will not share till we meet. Oh my God. You have to share something. Because your conscience will be telling you to share something. You must share something. You must share. Even if you were with me now, there's no way you will not share. Because I know how to bring it out of you. I know how to create a safe space. And you be like, I have 5 abortions. I'll be like, wow. Wow. That is your past. I accept you. Say, lie you. I did accept you. I said, that's your past. You say, I will share with you only one-on-one thing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. right? So you have to be careful of what you share. Not everybody should know about you. Not everybody. He said, even he turns around and say, I had great past situations. You don't have to lie, but there are things you don't need to share now. As time goes on, when you are comfortable, when you know that he can handle it, you share. Not just that you just enter and you are telling him. I always tell you about the lady that I wanted to talk to. He said every boyfriend that she had beats her. Ah, I said, what do you mean? He said everyone that she has had beats her. Ha. He said, beat her? I said, why do they beat you? He said, no, they just beat her, you know. You don't mean it. You don't mean it. If I was a bad person, I know that she's willing to accept abuse. Because during the relationship, even, you know, it's not now. I was like, this is like how many years ago now? This is that many years ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago. Right? That was when this thing happened. So I was very, 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 very young. Very, very young. No. If I was a bad person, because what I noticed during the relationship, right, was it seemed as if she was intentionally pushing me. It seemed as if she was intentionally pressing the button. Pressing the button. Pressing the button. Me way nonchalant pass anything. I just shut down the equation. Bam! Call is blocked. Call is blocked. Message is blocked. If you see me for street, you don't know me. I don't know you. But she said it before she entered. He said beating is her love language. That's true. Beating is her love language. So if you're in that relationship and there's even one girl that said, this is not me now. Someone was saying it. She says if her boyfriend doesn't beat her, he doesn't love her. That if her boyfriend doesn't beat her, it means she doesn't love her. What kind of life is that? What kind of life? So if you don't beat her, to the point that there was one where, how many of you have watched this Shits and Gigs, S&G? James, the fair guy, was talking about his own girlfriend that wanted him to beat her. He said she told him, beat me, punch me. And he was like, what do you mean punch you? No, I don't want to punch you. He said she carried water and poured on his face. I don't want to tell you what happened next. But that is what she wants. You see that kind of trauma. If you see someone with that kind of trauma, anything will make you remain there. Now you know. It's you that know why you are there. It's you that know why you are there. So their response to fear of abandonment is different. Same thing with the dismissive. The dismissive, because of the fear of abandonment that they have, anytime it becomes too serious, they run away. They run away. Mostly it's men that come in this category. Mostly men are much more dismissive. When it becomes time when it's looking as if this girl really loves me, that's when they will cut off. See, let me show you that there was a life example I saw. This guy was talking to this girl. This girl said, no, I don't want. No, I don't want. No, I don't want. No, I don't want. For like 1 year. The day she says, now I want us to be in a relationship, he slept with her and broke up with her the next week. And he didn't call her again. You don't know. There are some mad people in this world, though. Hey, wait. They are mad people. When I say somebody is a mad person, that guy is a mad person. He has already detached. He doesn't love her again. That's why there's one of my videos where I said there's a difference between a guy chasing you because he loves you and a guy chasing you because he just wants to conquer you. Many of the guys in your DM, they don't love you. The day you said no the first time was the day they hated you. But from that day, they pursued you because they just want to say, I too, I have conquered this girl. And you are saying, I just gave him a chance. If you don't like him, not give him a chance. So. Because he knows that you just gave him a chance. And at that time, because many ladies don't make that mistake. They like to spend their time, reminisce on the idea, and they have become attached. Now they are expecting that, okay, since I'm attached to you, you know, reciprocate. Come on. The guy say, reciprocate what? After I told you I loved you and you went away, now you want me to love you. And you are in trouble. Oh my word. Okay, is there any question concerning this? Tomorrow we'll talk about healing it, how we can heal it. How we can heal these attachment styles. Say, what's your name? I realized I didn't put my name. Godwin. I didn't put my name. Crash out, thank you for the follow. I want people to be knowing me as practical relationship. Tomorrow we are going to talk about how to heal these attachments. Most likely we might come at the time we came today. Today I came by 10. I know I said I'm coming by 9. I went to jog. As we were jogging, we now did sprint. And we now did, what's it called? Squatting. And it's not as if it's heavy weight. It's like small weight. I don't want to say it. After I do like 5, all my leg shake. So I was like, let me recover. Before I know, time don't pass. So maybe tomorrow it will be around 10 too. Or 9 something. Around that time I will be online. I'm also thinking of creating a group. I think I've already created the group, right? I'm going to put it as part of like a, what's it called now? All these it's very important too. I realize I'm becoming an older man. No, so when you start becoming older man, you start noticing that some places are paining you for no reason. You just woke up and your leg is paining you. What did I do? Who did I offend? Your back is paining you. You want to stand up and you are standing up and you are doing, no. Me that want to live to be 90. No. If it started like this, it's bad. So you will find love this year. Oh, for sure. 10. By God's grace, tomorrow I'll come early. As I've said it, 10, tomorrow we are coming. How to solve your attachment issues. If you are anxious attached, it's not easy. Everything I'm going to give you will not be easy. Let me not lie for you before you come tomorrow, so that you not think I'm coming to give you magic trick. No, it's not going to be easy. This is why many people are in therapy for many years. You know, many of those therapists are not actually there to help you. You are a paying customer, so they want you to use you and build house. If they are going to help you, it can go down, but it's going to go down gradually. You are going to start learning how to live in your feelings. You are going to start learning how to trust again. It's not going to be easy. When you trust, it will be as if you are triggering something. When I say, okay, trust. Hey! When you are in a relationship, you have to start learning many things. The more you learn it, the more you practice it, it will be getting better day by day. You have to change your belief system. A lot of it comes from the belief system, right? Because many of you already believe wrong things about yourself and about your partner. Thank you for the rose, Bonnibel. I appreciate it so much. You believe wrong things about yourself and about people. He said trust sounds scary already. That is it. You know you are a fearful attached, so trust might sound scary. I understand. Trust might sound very scary. But that's the point. That's why I say you have to choose right. When you choose right, if you choose a properly secure person, right, they are going to help you through your process. They are going to help you. Day by day, they are going to be helping you. They're going to be helping you. Yeah, that's even good. Yes, guys, let's subscribe to the channel. That will really help the channel. Please, let's subscribe to the channel. We have 1 in 100. Let's get 100 this year. If we have 100 this year, you have helped the channel. It means I will be coming every day. If you have not yet followed the channel, also please follow the channel, guys. Please follow. You are helping massively. You're helping massively. What we learn many things tomorrow. One of the things that you are going to learn tomorrow, right, is that everything has risk. Messimba say, I'm suspecting you are his wife. Why are you suspecting her? He said, I go find, as long as you will be coming daily. If you find me subscribers, I will be coming daily. Unless God call me to go and pray, because usually I pray consistently, right? So unless I'm in that kind of case, if not, I will be coming. If you find me subscribers that will say, okay, we have 50 subscribers, I will be coming. I'll be coming. You say I'm the wife. Why am I saying? Abby? So guys, please subscribe to the channel. So where am I from? I'm from Nigeria, Delta State. Bonnibel say give her your brother. So Bonnibel is a good woman. You know, I've already said that I wanted to do that stuff. What's it called? Matchmaking, but I don't know how to go about it yet. And I don't trust many of these guys online. So I have to do. The real reason why I've not done it is because I thought about the research. That I have to research about the guy. I have to make sure it's not a guy that is already married. I have to make sure that it's not a guy that is already. I have to drill the guy before I recommend any lady to him. So when I thought of all the process of drilling him, I just got tired. I don't want the idea of just say, let's meet. Before you know, the guy will be coming every week to collect fresh meat and then go again. Next week he will do again. No, not like that. Not like that at all. Not like that. That's why I've not started, what's it called? Matchmaking. The process that we need is much. But if I feel inspired to do it, I will do it. You say they are both taken. Do you have a YouTube? Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. What I do on my YouTube channel usually is this video. Like as it's done now, I'm going to what's it called now? I'm going to download it and put it on my YouTube channel. That's what I do. That's why I want to open a new channel, so that all these our videos here, I will be slicing it and be putting on that channel. I need to go and get a new phone number in order to do that. So that's just where the issue is now. The channel is not big, that's why. Channel is like 45 subscribers. It's just a very new channel. It's very, very, very new. So you can be subscribing to my channel. Yeah, I do have 2 devices, but the channel is very new. I have another phone, I have a tab here, but the channel is too small for me to be subscribed to post there. And you know, thank you so much, Voniver. I appreciate that. Somebody told me as a lady have multiple talking stage boyfriends. What do you think about that? Wow, thank you so much. Don't mind them. Don't mind anything. Anything where they want to talk, make them talk. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. He said, what do I think of having multiple talking stages? Until somebody makes a real commitment to you, you have no need to be completely loyal to them. Practical relationship is the name. If somebody is putting you in limbo, they have not given you a certainty of relationship, they have not made their intentions known to you. The idea of now saying, even though he has not made his intention, we are talking, that means nothing. We are talking means nothing. If somebody wants to marry you, wants to date you, let them make their intentions known. Not this one you are doing 6 months. You didn't talk to anybody, you're only talking to this guy, and then 6 months later you're now saying, what are we? You made a mistake. You made a mistake. It was not supposed to be like that. You made a mistake. You made a mistake. So I'm not one of those people. The only time I will say thank you so much, S, for your subscription. The only time I will say stop talking to multiple people is if any of them, the one that you value, gives you a commitment, then you break off with every other person because now you are in something committed. If not, no. I don't believe in that. There's a lady that was like that. She was with a guy. She came to me, right? She was telling me during my one-on-one how she cut off everybody for this guy. Then I started to ask her question. The guy never gave her any commitment. He never did anything serious for her. All he did was just to give her this talk. Show me your family. No. Tell me you love me. He has never said it before. And guess what? He has slept with her now. After he slept with her for like 3-4 times, he started to change behavior. He started to change behavior. I don't believe in just talking to one person, no. Though even me, I don't personally believe in dating like that. Especially with the current word that we call dating. I don't really believe in that. Me, I believe that if we are in a relationship, I'm coming to you, not dating. I've already done everything that I need and I'm saying I want to marry you. Not this dating that people say, let us date. Then you will sleep with each other. All the bargain, you will do it. And you are not married. No. No, I don't believe in that. No. Because somebody will always be hot in that kind of thing. Okay, let's so how are you? You're welcome to the live. So tomorrow we are going to be talking about how to help yourself becoming secure attached. Right? How to become securely attached. It's not always going to be easy, like I said, but everybody can be securely attached. Depending on where you find yourself, we are going to first of all diagnose ourselves to find out what is our main attachment style. Once we find out that, okay, we are anxious, we are fearful, whatever, then I'll start listing the things that you should start doing daily. Things you start doing daily. There's a part of it that you might not be able to completely do by yourself. right? There's a part of it. But if you work on it, most likely 70% you will do it. Thank you for the gift, Keletso. Thank you for the gift. Okay, last call. Is there any question before I go offline? I don't have time for that. Oh, my work schedule is choked. You guys are busy guys now, big guys. Thank you, Mesumba, for subscribing. That is a good subscription, but you can also subscribe here on TikTok. You see that 100, that star, that's a good subscription place too. Okay, I think I'll be going offline now. This is 11:30, right? I'll be going offline. Thank you so much, Bonnie Bell. Thank you so much, Mesumba. Thank you so much, guys, for the likes, for the gifts. Thank you so much. By God's grace, we are going to be here 10 tomorrow. I'm probably going to come slightly earlier, right? Jay, thank you so much. I'm going to come slightly earlier, and we are going to deal with how to heal. How to heal. See you guys tomorrow.